I loved Robin Williams. I don't think he's dead.
Where do you think he is?
Shape-shifting. I think there's a whirring disc inside me. I'm very sick. I need help.
Well, that's why I'm here.
I regret that it was promoted in a way that people thought was unbecoming.
She was Hollywood's fragile beauty, a woman with eyes full of innocence and a presence unlike anyone else, the star of the Shining and Popeye. But just when her career should have reached new heights, she vanished. For decades, Shelley Duvall lived in silence, forgotten, mocked, and erased by the very industry she helped define. How could Hollywood allow this to happen? This is the untold truth about why Hollywood turned its back on Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall was never supposed to be a star. She was born in Fort Worth, Texas in 1949. By all accounts, she was a shy, awkward girl with a love for art and science. She wanted to study nutrition, not acting, but fate had other plans. In 1970, director Robert Altman spotted her at a party and was captivated. Her wide eyes, thin frame, and unique energy were something Hollywood had never seen. He cast her in Brewster McCloud. The role launched a career. Soon she was working regularly with Altman, appearing in McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Thieves Like Us, and most notably, Three Women. Her performance in Three Women was hailed as brilliant. She even won Best Actress at the Cannes Film Festival. Shelley wasn't just another actress, she was different. And that difference made her unforgettable. By the late 70s, Shelley had become one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. Her long frame, quirky style, and almost childlike innocence gave her a strange but magnetic presence. She wasn't a traditional beauty like Faye Dunaway or Farrah Fawcett, but she didn't need to be. Shelley brought something real, something raw, something deeply human. Directors wanted her. Critics adored her, and soon she was cast alongside Robin Williams in Popeye. Her career was exploding, and the future looked unstoppable. But everything was about to change. In 1980, Stanley Kubrick cast her as Wendy Torrance in The Shining. It should have been the role of a lifetime. But Kubrick was notorious for perfectionism, and with Shelley, he took it further. He isolated her from the crew, belittled her on set, and forced her through endless takes. The famous baseball bat scene between her and Jack Nicholson, they filmed it 127 times. Shelley was exhausted, dehydrated, and in constant tears. Her hair began to fall out from stress. Her eyes looked sunken, her face pale. While Nicholson thrived under Kubrick's pressure, Shelley was destroyed by it. Kubrick later admitted he deliberately pushed her to the brink to capture authentic terror. The film became a classic. Kubrick was praised as a genius. Nicholson became an icon. And Shelley Duvall, traumatized and fragile, was forgotten. After The Shining, Shelley's career never fully recovered. Hollywood labeled her unstable, difficult, and too fragile. Roles became scarce. She took what she could: smaller films, quirky side characters, and eventually children's programming. She even created her own project, Fairy Tale Theater, which became a cult favorite in the 80s. But despite her creativity, the industry had already decided she didn't fit the mold. Hollywood thrives on power, image, and control. And Shelley, with her vulnerability and honesty, didn't belong. By the 1990s, Shelley Duvall had virtually disappeared from Hollywood. The woman who once walked red carpets at Cannes was now living quietly in Texas. Rumors spread. Some said she was broke. Others claimed she had lost her mind. But the truth was simple. Hollywood had abandoned her. In 2002, she gave her last performance in a small indie film. After that, silence. For nearly 2 decades, Shelley Duvall vanished completely from public life. In 2016, Shelley reappeared on television, but not in the way anyone hoped. She was invited onto Dr. Phil, and what the world saw was heartbreaking. Shelley appeared fragile, disoriented, and confused. She spoke about conspiracies, claimed people she knew were still alive, and looked like a shadow of her former self. The episode sparked outrage. Fans and celebrities alike accused Dr. Phil of exploiting her pain for ratings. Instead of receiving compassion, Shelley was humiliated on national TV. It was a grim reminder of how Hollywood treats those it no longer finds useful. Why did Hollywood erase Shelley Duvall? The answer is brutal. She didn't fit their idea of beauty. She wasn't a fighter in an industry that demands toughness. She was sensitive, vulnerable, human. Kubrick's torment left scars that never healed. Executives labeled her unstable and stopped hiring her. And when she disappeared, no one in power cared enough to check on her. Shelley Duvall wasn't erased because she failed. She was erased because Hollywood never wanted to protect her. The Shining made Stanley Kubrick a genius. It made Jack Nicholson an icon. But it destroyed Shelley Duvall. And maybe that's Hollywood's darkest secret, the way it chews up the gentle and only celebrates the survivors.